Hi guys, Trevor Daw here with Daw Properties again, also with Coldwell Banker, Buckhead. I was just driving through this neighborhood. I'm in Oxford right now. I was about to talk to a client. Sadly, he had to reschedule, but just wanted to talk real quick about this house that I just drove by. This neighborhood's quite nice. Everything is set back quite a bit from the road. The lots seem to be quite large. Of course, we'll take a look at that on my phone in a few seconds. But just so you have an idea of what we're looking at, this is the home I just saw. See if we can, there we go. Decent size, it looks like. The guy's outside right now doing some lawn care. I didn't want to bug him. But they have a nice gate there at the entrance, decent sized house. The one next door is absolutely massive, but I think this one, it's got a beautiful tree there, huge. I think this one also is quite large. You just can't really tell from the front of it. We're gonna take a look on Zillow right now and basically go over exactly what we see on the pictures and everything. You know, if you are interested in this home or interested in purchasing a home near or outside of Atlanta, this is Oxford specifically. So you can always call me, text me, leave a comment below, and I'll in contact with you to find a home. Or if you're looking to sell a home and you're trying to market it at the right price, use the right strategies in order to have a little bit of a bidding war and get it sold for the best price possible, also let me know, and we can set up a meeting and I'll come help you out. So anyway, let's get to the app and see exactly what this house right here has to offer. So excuse any sort of delays that might go on here. I don't have the best connection. Funny enough, Zillow doesn't actually have the information on here. The only reason I'm not going to use the MLS is because the MLS is not the best for the phone, but it looks like we still have 30 pictures to look at and a little bit of info. So I'm not exactly sure what they're marketing at. The Zestimate's $411,600. Of course, estimates are often not accurate. They don't include a lot of upgrades, things like that. But you are looking at a 3-bed, 4-bath, 3,194 square foot. So as I said earlier, much larger on the inside than it looks like on the outside. First off, going with the photos here, this is another typical thing. Okay, this isn't the best quality photo, but the other thing to note, looks like they did a little bit of editing to try and darken up the skies there, which is a little bit annoying in terms of someone listing a house. But anyway, the property itself, there's that giant tree we looked at, very nice property. Looks like it's got tons of space to put a few extra cars for the family members. Looks like the backyard here, you got a nice space there. I can't quite tell. The qualities of these photos are not very good. Of course, it's not for sale at the moment through Zillow, but looks like you got a little grill there, a nice swing seat, a nice slab to visit on. Then it looks like you got a bit of a fence on one side there. Beautiful back property there. So it is a 3-car garage. There's another example to see really how big it is. Looks much bigger when you look at it from this angle. And of course you can see that nice gate they have there. Gates are always fun. Their fence shows how large this property really is. They got a ton of property on the left side there, which is real nice. All right, here's an entryway photo, a bit higher quality. One thing I do like on this photo is they didn't try and you know, overcompensate with editing down those brights on the top side there. The overexposure, but this is interesting. The back side of the garage looks like they decided to put a little bit of brick design. Not really sure why they didn't just put a window or 2 in there, just to brighten up the garage, and also because it looks like the design there meant they could have put a window, but chose not to. Double door entrance, looks pretty large, a little bit cave-like, but not bad. All right, getting on the inside here. Yeah, these photos, sorry, I'm bringing up the photos just because I am a listing agent, and the photos are a large part of it. Most of the time people will choose whether they come and actually look at a home in person based off of the photos themselves. And obviously in this case, it's a little bit dark, looks a little bit grungy because of it. They didn't color correct anything. They definitely could have taken better photos to really brighten up everything so you really could see what's going on. Anyway, got some hardwood floors, got some carpet going on here. Not really sure what this big pillar is. I guess they, I mean, there's a light inside it, so I guess they would usually have some sort of piece that they're showing off in there. I don't know if that's artwork, some sort of valuable collector's item, but anyway, it looks like they do have a light up there. Not sure why they didn't choose to put it on for this photo. I guess this is a family room or a dining room, maybe even. Would be a little bit old-fashioned to have a dining room with carpet, but okay. It looks like it might be a family room. But that light hanging down makes me think that maybe they were thinking of a dining room. Decent natural light, but obviously, as I said, you can't really see how bright this is due to the photos they took. Very dark. It looks like they got a couple of those pillars with the case there. Very unique. Not sure if many people would need that. Not sure if those pillars are doing any sort of yeah, they definitely wouldn't be adding any support to the house, so you could always take those down. Kitchen, a little bit of a cube kitchen here. Lots of counter space at least. Not a whole lot of storage, it looks like. Also, if you notice that lighting up there, some people are a fan of that type of lights. Most people are not. It just has a very sterile look. Also, it's coming out from the ceiling quite a bit. Nice crown molding everywhere in here though. The granite countertops are nice. Looks like it might be a smart fridge, sort of hard to tell. And then of course you got that gas stove there, and the sink with a window cut out. Okay, another angle here so you see the other side. It does extend a little bit further over. You got that little office type space. In this case, not as much because it looks like it has the oven and microwave, or a double oven next to it. That's sort of a strange choice too, because if you notice, that's the counter there, and then on the other side of it's where the oven and stuff is. So I guess you can at least turn around and put it on the counter there, but definitely not much of a flow in this kitchen. All right, breakfast nook here. Nice. Tons and tons of windows. Back door also to get into the area with the grill, barbecue area, which is nice. So the kitchen and all that's nice and connected, which is great for entertainers. One thing to note though, of course, is that beautiful design up at the top there. Looks like doesn't look like it's wallpaper even. Looks like somebody might have free drawn that. Could be wallpaper though, it's a little bit hard to tell from this angle. Then of course you got a fan in there as well. Also note, the vents are in the ground there, so that means your AC is coming from the floor. Looks like the ceilings are quite vaulted though, which is nice. I'm a huge fan of that. It makes rooms feel much bigger. And of course that fan in there. Some people like the fans in the eating spaces. Other people's not so much. Because of course when you have a fan going, you know, you're pushing dust around. If you've got any like, you know, spices or things that might fly around, it's just not always the best idea. Anyway, moving on, we have a living room here. All right, so once more, just getting into as I said before, the photos. The photos are so important when you're trying to sell a home. And these photos just are not great. I know this is probably from whoever was selling it before these people, because it looks like Zillow hasn't updated for these guys yet, but it's very, very dark. It's not hard to just take it away from the window. You can also take a shot with the window in, but just let it be overexposed. You'll show the outside later. Or you can do just a photo showing what it shows outside. More photos is always better than less. And also notice how it's all cut off quite a bit. You can't tell exactly how big the room is. So that's the other thing I make sure I always shoot with a very wide angle. That way you understand the exact size of the room, exactly how it flows into the other rooms. Anyway, some recessed lighting up at the top here. I guess they were thinking you're gonna put a painting or something above the furnace there. Of course, the fireplace. Of course, you got a nice fireplace there with a cage on it. The walls, once more, unique looking design here. They tried to add some sort of a texture. I guess it's a wallpaper to it. But there's the living room. Love the giant windows though. That's always nice. All right, we got a bedroom here. I'm guessing this is supposed to be the master's. Sort of strange in this photo, what they have for furniture, but ignore furniture as usual. Yeah, once more we got some of that wallpaper that most likely would want to be taken down. Lots of windows though, so that's always great. And these are big windows. I mean, if you look at that, you can't really put much underneath it because they're just massive. That's a picture window there. Then of course you got two normal sliders. Vaulted ceilings again, making the room feel much bigger. All right, the master bath. So, this looks like not a walk-in tub, but a stand-in tub. Very, very massive, deep tub. Not really sure what the purpose of it is, because typically when you have one of those tubs, the whole point is for accessibility, for people who don't have the easiest time moving around. But in this case, it looks like you have to sort of climb up and over to get in, but it looks extremely deep. So that's sort of strange. Hard to tell exactly what's going on there. But it is unique. It looks like we got double vanity, one on both sides here. Which is nice how they're a little bit more separate, so the him and hers vanity, they won't have to interact quite as much. Still got windows in there, which is always nice. And of course the wallpaper. Looks like this is at that age, a wallpaper house. Fantastic. Nice little bench area there to dry off. And of course you got this tile flooring as well. All right, not really sure exactly what they want this room to be. Could be a study, could be an office, could be a storage, game room, bonus room. But it looks like they might have had it set up to display things on these shelves, because they do have these lights at the top that you can move around on a track there and really emphasize exactly what they're looking at. You do have a fan in here and some skylights. Big fan of skylights. Love that. And the room feels quite large because the vaulted ceilings there. Pretty sure there's another bedroom. Still once more going a little bit crazy with our wall paints. Looks like it's a paint, not a wallpaper. Could be wallpaper though. That's made to look like paint. But it looks like a paint because if you look at it, it doesn't look even and things like that. Or it's just highly stylized wallpaper. Once more with the big windows though. If you like natural light, this is a great house for you. All right, another double vanity bathroom here. I guess you can see in the corner you got a shower, walk-in shower there. Looks quite nice with a handheld glass door and of course the commode there and a window. I'm guessing this is the laundry room. Sort of hard to tell from this photo. Once more, photos. You need to use the photos for context. If you do not give context, it's very hard for people to understand exactly what it is they're looking at. That way when they come in, they already have an idea. They already have an idea if they're not going to just come in, walk in the door and be like, no, I don't want this, and walk back out, right? You're wasting everyone's time in that case. So really good pictures. If you hire me as a listing agent, I'm going to make sure your pictures are perfect. You're going to get a lot of extra people in your home that normally wouldn't consider it just because of the pictures, okay? Tile floor in here. I think it's tile. It's a little bit hard to tell. In pictures, often hard to tell whether it's actually tile or if it's just some sort of laminate with a design on it. Lots of storage there as well. Basement unfinished here. Tons and tons of room with windows too. They got the gel, well, not really windows, but the gel, the see-through tile, frosted tile look there. Which is great for privacy, brings in natural light, but it's a little odd to put in the basement since usually people can't see anyway. Okay, looks like the only part that they sort of finished in the basement was this. It looks like it's super high up. Not really sure what the deal is here. I guess a custom job, they just wanted to get it done. Very bizarre there. That's a fiberglass unit, so, you know, cheapest of the cheap. Another picture of the backyard, much better idea of how it looks. There's that master bathroom up there. There's that kitchenette. Of course, that seat there. Very nice. Other side angle there. You can see how the basement coming out there on the side. Yep. So that's where the windows are there. Another picture of the lawn. 3-car garage. Some interesting things to note here is how some of the bricks look very out of place. Not really sure why they did that, but oh, there's the skylights too. Remember that room? That was, I guess, the bonus room above the garage. And of course, yep, this is in Highlands of Haynes Creek. Seems to be quite a nice neighborhood. All right, so we basically went over that house there. It's going to be hopping on the market pretty soon here. If it's not already, it might just not be on Zillow yet. All right, so hopefully this video was interesting to you so you can have an idea of, just some of the things that are out there in Oxford. So Oxford is, I'd say about 45 to an hour outside of Atlanta itself. Typically, if you're looking out in these areas, you can get these big homes for a decent price with a decent amount of land as well. It's definitely nice for some privacy if you like that. And obviously in this neighborhood, just judging from what I showed you there and looking around a little bit, you can tell that this place is very nice, very calm, and everyone maintains their properties. So that's very nice to have. Of course, if you are looking to buy a home outside of Atlanta, if you're move to the Atlanta area, looking to move here, just let me know. I'll help you out there. Also, if you're looking to sell your home and you want the best price possible for it, not really sure exactly who to go for as an agent, just give me a call. We'll set up a meeting. I'll talk to you and we'll see what will work best for you in this situation, okay? Hopefully you enjoy this video and I'll see you on the next one.